And hello everybody, welcome to tonight's episode of Adventure Rolls. Hope you're all having a great evening ahead. Gonna have some fun stuff as we follow up with the potential revelations from last session where with Revenants' conversation with the spider. And speaking of, when last lived our heroes, our party had finally made it to the massive metropolis of Arkenbridge, on the border of the countries of the Dale Lands and Sembia, in hopes to be able to find answers regarding questions of the cult of Dendar, and potential leads of what happened to Rosa's village as well as her parents. After getting various questions and another potential lead when talking to Amethyst, with a potential meeting at midnight or around 10 p.m. or so on the outskirts of the city, in a place known as the Grave Hollow. Our heroes then made their way out into the streets of the city in hopes of finding out answers and questions to the mysterious dagger that Revenant has been carrying with him, as well as any other enchantments, hot chocolate, but also being having an encounter with a being known as the Spider, where he was inquiring Revenant of the location of Amethyst, or if they had made contact with her, and stating that she is the reason that he is like the way he is, that she left him for dead, and mentioning not to trust her words. And so we pick up, as currently the sun is still up in the sky, but it is starting to descend over the horizon. Clouds up in the sky, the hues of the sunset are starting to fill. Street performers are starting to wrap up in the various squares surrounding the Temple of Ioun and the Library of Majesty. The three of you, Alize, Gideon, and Rosa, are currently near a stand where Gideon is more focused on a music box as to dedicate to Elistray. While Revenant, you slowly make your way back from the alleyway.
You see the
This is like
rotation of the dance is quite beautiful, actually, in the light.
yep. And she's just like watching the alleyway, like ringing her step.
Yeah, Alize is watching the alleyway as well.
Yeah.
But she's like giving Gideon a thumbs up.
Poor Gideon.
Well, he knew we were sending him over. He was just doing the act. You know.
We're just
True.
bad at it.
He knew.
Got it.
Yeah, we knew he was sending him over to check the alley. He's not oblivious
Oh.
to this one.
Okay.
Thank you for clarifying though, because I wasn't sure.
Yeah. He
I
rolled.
was like,
What was going
not
on?
that stupid. I mean, he's stupid, but he ain't that stupid right
Yeah.
now.
He rolled.
He's not aware of the spider, but
Yeah.
you know.
He rolled.
Yes.
Rolling on low on perception to notice things.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything's going on. He's just playing the act of like trying to do that, but knowing we're keeping eyes on.
Yes.
Okay. That makes more sense.
But yeah, as you are as Gideon is giving off this performance, you do see Rosa and Alize. You are able to see Revenant is making his way. I'm assuming he's making his way back to the party.
Oh yeah, he walks up. Oh, that is a nice music box right next to Gideon.
I told you, right? That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Weren't you going to go into the alley?
I did.
Oh. Did you find it?
I talked to who I think is the spider.
They just
What?
approached it.
I dropped the
Yes.
music box. Oh.
Can I try to catch it?
Sure. Make a make an acrobatics check.
Is this like Edward in Twilight with the apple?
Sure. I don't know. I didn't watch that movie. 19.
Yeah. So As he
Not
kind of
an entry,
drops it,
is it?
you slowly descend and grab it as all things go into slow motion. It kind of echoes as he grabs it.
What?
Hoa, hoa, hoa.
Here.
Oh.
It almost broke.
Catch.
Whoa.
Really?
Yes.
Here?
Yes.
Okay, what did he want?
What did he look like?
He asked if we had made contact with Amethyst and said that
Huh?
Amethyst left him to die, and she is the reason he is the way he is.
Oh.
I don't know what it means, though. He said her words are like honey.
I mean, everybody
she's
has
a
their
snake?
secrets.
She doesn't look like a snake to me. Does she
No,
transform like you do, Rosa?
No, I don't think so. That's like a saying. They're sly, clever, deceptive.
Catch flies like honey. Get them stuck in what you're trying to say.
A lot of animals are used as analogies for various things, like snakes with that, or a fox.
So basically, what
Oh.
he's saying is she talks really well, and you think you can believe her, but she's tricking you behind your back.
Or at
Oh.
least in his perspective.
Yeah, I'm not.
Especially if he feels
I trust
betrayed.
Amethyst. Yeah.
He does not trust her.
Well, I kind of don't trust him. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Why why is he here? Why does he care?
Well, if he's hunting other Harpers, I mean, he's already killed a few, at least that we know in High Moon, and now he's here and probably
Especially-
after her.
Especially if he feels betrayed by her, by them.
I want to know their history. What did he look like?
Remind me again, description. Like half his face
Yeah.
was...
Half of his face, you could only see half of his face. The other part was kind of hidden by shadow with the cloak. But the part that you could see, obviously male, just from the build and structure. The part of his face appeared to be kind of decaying, with parts of bone and muscle visible. You couldn't really see any other features like ears or hair color, as a lot of it was hidden by the cloak. But the eyes that you could see was almost like a yellowish hue for the iris.
Okay. So I'll describe that to them.
Oi.
Do not know much about him, but he wanted help, I think, in some way.
Against Amethyst?
I mean, do you feel like he was just trying to use us to pull her out, to find her?
Well, he's killed others, right? So
Mhm.
he kept asking if we had made contact with her, and I didn't say anything, but I...
Well, I don't understand why he would even contact us, because why would he think that we would help him after everything he's done and working with the cult? And I mean, unless he doesn't know how directly I'm affected by everything the cult's doing. But there'd be no reason that we'd go,
Well-
oh yeah, you're right.
Didn't they say Revenants are focused on revenge? He may not be
Yeah.
thinking clearly and just be focused on revenge against Harper's or Amethyst
Yeah.
or others like her.
That's actually really
It-
smart.
It could be maybe he got a lead of where Amethyst was from the cult people. There's an option. He was desperate, ran into the cult. The cult's like, oh yeah, we know who she is. Give him some leads if he did what they wanted. And they were using him. 2, there could be something up with Amethyst, in fact. Just entertaining. You never know. Everybody has a story. You never know. I'm not saying that doesn't make Amethyst a bad person. That just makes her have a past. 3,
I agree.
he could be also luring, using us to get to her, so he can have her, but the cult also has us. And it's an even bigger web that he's spinning.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's smart. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Amethyst has like bad history. I feel like any adventurers have mistakes they made, stuff they regret. I think that kind
I
of
mean-
comes with the territory.
To be fair, I think the Centaurum and the Harpers don't always see eye to eye anyway. So
Right.
Yeah.
They've had beef for a
Okay,
while.
so he didn't threaten you or anything, Resvin.
No, he did nothing to harm me.
Okay. Did he say he'd meet back with you, or?
Don't know if he will
Okay.
or not. But he seemed like he was in a hurry to leave. I could have asked more questions, but it was like he maybe wanted to get out of there.
Okay. Well, Amethyst might have answers for us, I guess.
Yeah. Best
See what
way,
she has to
honestly, is
say.
just being direct. No
I want
point
to be
in
careful about getting there too.
trying to beat around the bush too much.
Okay, he's probably following us if he's trying to look for Amethyst, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
Okay. We're gonna have to get lost at some point.
I was thinking, why don't we find dinner nearby and you could maybe travel over as an animal.
Sorry?
I was thinking, why don't we find dinner nearby, you know, where we know we'd be going, and you could just travel over as an animal. Feel like
Oh, to
that's
her?
good. Maybe nearby, something happens, but not really giving away the location either. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
that's
careful,
not the worst idea. You mean like we'd have dinner kind of nearby the like area? Okay. I don't mind that idea. I can do magic to make us quieter and sneakier, but of course I didn't think to do that today because we were in a big city and I didn't think we'd need to, which was stupid. Okay, whatever. This is stressing me out. Okay.
It's all
I
right.
don't think
Well,
he'd be here.
we can also talk to some animals and also have them keep a watch out and a lookout as well. I can also do the ritual for my familiar and have it be a lookout or try to contact as well. So,
bad idea.
Good idea. I'll cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And then I'll poke like Tyler a little bit like beep, beep, beep. Hey, can you watch out for a hooded guy for me?
And he points at Resvin.
Oh, right, take it. I always forget that.
Just right there.
Okay.
Good luck, Tyler.
Okay, thank you. Yes, good job. Good test. You passed. Also, it's a guy that looks like as in what? He looks like a dead guy.
Part of his face.
Looks like a dead guy.
Do you think
Yes,
you can
part of his
sketch
face,
it?
yes.
Okay. Okay. Part of his face looks like a dead guy. Does that work for you, description wise?
Can you sketch it out, Reservin, at all? Or one of
I can try.
Yeah.
Is he good at drawing?
Sketch.
I'll say.
Sketch,
I got
sketch,
okay
sketch.
decks, but
I have the idea of minor illusion, and you just keep on doing it like someone doing the like reporting face when changing it until it gets closer.
I'll say. Technically, drawing usually falls under performance. But I'll say.
Oh, really?
I'll say what?
I'm just
Mm-hmm.
curious how it fixes with a prism stat, but
Usually because performance is usually under traditionally artistic stuff gets thrown under performance. Traditionally. So I was saying you can go ahead and make a deck stuff. I could also be thinking back to like 3.5. But yeah, with that, go ahead and just make a general dex.
18.
18. Okay. Versus his intelligence. Okay. So he definitely kind of scurries up your arm a little bit, kind of looks at the picture a little bit, Rosa, and just Resvin analyze it, and it's a for a quick sketch, it's fairly well done, clearly analyzed. And Tyler kind of looks back, goes, I think I got it. Not sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay. Even if you're wrong, it's fine. I'd rather a couple false alarms than us missing the real thing, you know?
Yeah. You go. And with that, he then scurries up and scuttles and hides beneath the back of your scarf area. But a little bit of his one eye, there's like one kind of eye just kind of poking out, just ever kind of just shifting ever. You do feel his head kind of looking about ever so consistently.
Awesome. Yay.
So.
Okay, guys, Tyler's on it.
All right.
Rat versus the spider. All right.
I'm a little sad he ran off. I wanted to help him in some way.
Rat? Tyler?
No, the spider.
I mean, fair. He probably needs a lot of help.
Yes. I mean, it reminds me of the people we met in the other town. And they made bad choices because they were upset. I think giving a chance to do the right thing, maybe help them work through something, would be good.
Him working through his stuff would literally give him resting peace. So you're not wrong there.
President, you would actually do really good in field of justice and law, by the way.
You have all these career directions now.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. I just am not sure if we would be persuasive enough to convince him. But maybe we would be. I'm not sure. I don't know what
convincing a half-dead man who's probably hell-bent on revenge. Literally
I resent
tying
the
his soul.
half-dead pot. Just wanted to.
You know what I mean. You're not him.
I do. I could have been.
That sounds like exactly something I want to do.
Yeah, I guess that tracks. Well, maybe your book has something about revenants and ways that we could help somehow.
Yes.
We need some more research.
I can do reading.
And just as an afterthought. Sometimes. Maybe why sometimes I'm not well understood, but sometimes words are usually enough to convince. Sometimes it does take more. It depends on if you're doing it for the right reason. We might have to fight this guy eventually, especially if he tries to attack someone, but still doing it to try and help him put him at rest or weaken him enough to listen to reason.
I'm not against
another
it.
possibility.
Yeah.
We can talk to him. I'm not saying I'm against it either. It's just him coming back in this way is a very intense
Oh, for sure.
omen.
Definitely got to keep a guard up. We already had a guard up anyway. Nothing new. We're going to expect this either here or another city. Wow, it worked
Yes,
out.
do not think that I will not fight him. Just
Oh,
it is
I
not
know.
the first decision I want to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Perfect. So,
Well, let's go get that hot chocolate and keep. What were we even doing? I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to.
I mean,
Blacksmith.
might as
hot
well just
chocolate.
finish our day at this point.
Yeah, that's
Try and
right.
lose the tail.
And then research back at the library.
Yeah.
Perfect. And actually be a perfect time to check in on people.
So, where are you heading to first? Food or the blacksmith? The blacksmith you recognize as with the anvil and saying as Elgath's Provisions. And there was another one that was a general inn.
And you said those were close together.
Yeah,
I
those
think
were
last time.
fairly close together. Oh, it was the Black
Gideon starts
Horse.
walking to the
Was a
party.
tavern.
A good 10 feet before realizing he hasn't paid for his box yet. And goes, oh, shoot, and turns around. How much is it for the box?
Yeah, you see a what looks to be a halfling man just standing there. That'll be about 1 silver piece for the box.
Perfect. Here's the gold. Have a great day.
Hey, you want to be okay?
Who has worst understanding of money, Revenant or Gideon?
He knows what he's doing.
It's a steep competition.
He's just helping me.
So, which one are you guys going to first?
Okay, good.
The Black Horse or Elgath's Provisions? The Black Horse was the tavern, and Elgath's was the blacksmith.
Let's get some drinks before. Let's just pick this up really quick before we do the blacksmith because that could take a while. All right, we'll just go in really quick.
Rosa looks like she needs something to calm the sense.
Yeah.
She's just standing, like, staring off into the distance, like,
Okay.
We'll keep an eye out for anybody who's following us again.
Same.
All right, go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead and make
Me.
go ahead and make perception
I'm gonna
checks.
guidance myself too as we go.
And
Okay.
Tyler.
Yep.
Rosa is too scared.
Man.
I read so bad.
Super
I rolled
tempted to part
bad.
conspiration, Tyler.
That's a 12.
Wow. Okay. 12. Gideon.
I rolled bad.
I didn't roll.
All right. Alizé
18.
and Rosa.
9.
And Tyler also rolled poorly. He rolled a natural 1,
Tyler.
which is
I was
a total,
counting on you.
which is a
Saw
total.
a little flower in your hair.
Yeah, which is a total of a 1. So he's
We're walking by food, so
walking by.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like just like you feel him shifting around, but then suddenly you feel like the nose kind of twitching and going toward it. But
He had a cousin that was a chef.
exactly. So with that, none of you really seem to notice anyone that's necessarily following you. As you enter into the Black Horse, it is built into a fairly tall structure, going almost about 4 stories. The base floor you see is a fairly lively place with stairs leading upward into the second floor, where there's a clear balcony and railing. People are lively and chatting, and there's laughter occurring. You see a mixture of humans, dwarves, and what appears to be tieflings and halflings conversing and having decent conversation. As you enter on in, there is a Goliath behind the bar, fairly large, spanning almost 8 feet tall, with a fine apron in front of him, rolled up sleeves, and looks at you all with almost, and you swear you see a mustache, and then almost like on closer examination, it appears to be kind of drawn on with charcoal into a bit of a almost like a swirl mustache, a handlebar mustache.
Right.
As he looks over,
Nice.
welcome to the Black Horse. What might I get you?
Hi. Good to meet you. Do you sell hot chocolate by chance here?
Hot chocolate. We do. It'll probably take some time to get it to you, but we'll definitely do it. We don't necessarily serve it year round. I mean, it is the summertime, but we could definitely do that if you would so want.
Yeah, if you could. 4. Do we want? I want one. You want one? He wants one.
Sure. Do you have any sort of alcoholic Irish cream or something to go with it?
I don't know what this Irish is, but we definitely do have something that can necessarily work. Let's see. We have
Mint base.
we have something that definitely comes origin from within the Dragon Coast. That can definitely work.
Perfect.
You want a bit more cream with a little bit of dragon whiskey in it, I'm assuming.
That's the stuff.
Yeah, just for him.
Excellent. Okay,
Mhm.
so for
I
you,
know that actually sounds good.
and all right. So with that, it goes back. That will be for the 3 of you. That will be. We'll call it 2 silver pieces for the lot, just because it's going to take a little bit extra time for you specifically with the extra requirements. It'll be 2 gold pieces.
All right, I'll pay for it.
All right. So with that, he goes, all right, excellent. It'll be right over for you within a few minutes.
Thank you.
Not often do I ever have to look up to someone. So this is quite new.
Novel.
All right. So, as you're all going, you are able to eventually find a table easily enough. And eventually, what looks to be a goblin woman comes on over. All right, here are the drinks. 4 hot chocolates, 1 Dragon Coast special.
Thank you. Much
Thank
appreciated.
you very much.
Right, and it's delivered in fairly nice iron tankards. The steam is coming right off of it. There's a little bit of foam on top, with a little bit of almost like chocolate dust sprinkles going on over it. The hot chocolates are there.
Are there marshmallows?
Not in these ones, as the foam seems to be, as the foam and almost sprinkles to a certain degree seem to be taking center stage as garnish.
Noticing just how stressed Rosa's continued to be as Alize or whoever pushes the hot chocolate towards her, Gideon's gonna cast Minor Illusion, and a perfect image of a blue sheep that looks just like her magical one just pops its head out of the foam, looking at her with the derpy eyes.
I'm sure she sees him casting it, so like it doesn't surprise her, but it's just kind of like cute. So She goes, oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, look at him. Just look at him.
He's so happy swimming in his little bath of hot cocoa.
I love him.
Puffy.
He disappears for a second, goes into the foam, and just hear this, I love you too. And then he catches it again and pops back up.
Okay,
That's a
actually
small
so
sheep
cute.
right there.
Magic can do beautiful things. Cute things.
Okay. This actually does look good though. She'll start drinking it.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone. Resman, this is your first one, is that right?
Yes. I will drink it slow. It says hot in the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since you specified drinking it slow, you won't need to make a saving throw like last time.
Good.
And if you're wearing glasses or anything, it steams them up.
Oh yeah. So as you slowly take the drink of it, there's definitely at first a little bit of bitterness from the chocolate. It seems that a dark chocolate has been used in this, and then slowly that makes way for a more creamy and rich sensation, almost a little bit of nutty taste as well, as eventually almost the foam and chocolate start to meld together. It's a very well done hot chocolate. It tastes very good. So Gideon, yours has that taste as well, very rich, but then suddenly there's almost that little burning sensation that comes from the whiskey that fills your throat and eventually fills your belly, as it's very heavy with milk, but eventually becomes this warming sensation going through. And at one point you feel like you almost, the hotness of the chocolate and the whiskey in particular feels like there's almost like a bit of fire forming within your stomach, and you feel like a little going, but that's about it.
I was literally about to say too, yeah. He starts feeling that, and he'll decast the minor illusion, and then minor illusion a little flame as he does that, and dragon whiskey.
Oh, can I try some? Unless you're adverse to that.
Oh, the dragon whiskey?
Can I have a sip?
Yeah, go for it.
Hey, okay, thanks. She's gonna take a sip.
Same
I
thing.
just didn't want a whole thing. It's warm.
You know, you could have gotten one too if you want.
I didn't need a whole one.
All right.
Thanks.
What do you think? What do you think?
How do you like it?
Tastes good.
Do you like it more than the coffee experience?
Yes. I
Good.
can
Doesn't
taste it.
make you all happy inside.
Yes.
Chocolate is really good. If you put a tiny bit of pepper flakes into it, that's a good combo. Peppermint. Have you had peppermint, like the candy?
I do not remember.
Okay, we'll have to try that as well. Seems to be more of a cold weather thing too, because of the hot chocolate, you know, more in the
It
cooler
is nice
months.
to drink that in them when it's
It is.
snowing. Mhm.
Getting roasted hazelnuts or roasted pecans or almonds, also with hot chocolate, is a fair pairing indeed.
I'm glad you
Resman,
like it.
Interesting.
So.
do you mind if I try something? I'm just kind of curious what you might look like.
What I've
And
meant.
not evasive or anything. I'm just kind of, it's for my own curiosity. Do you mind if I cast a little bit of magic?
I guess.
It won't even affect you. It's an illusion.
Okay.
I just kind of eye up his face a little bit, and I cast minor illusion just to see what like a smile with like teeth showing would look like on Revenant's face.
It's
Nope,
so scary.
Nope, never mind. I just dismiss it.
It is a shockingly horrifying image, as there is almost this blank stare, but also within the illusion, you still kind of see his regular mouth. So you're having this uncanny valley situation, and it is just the worst thing you could possibly have ever seen. And you've fought some things.
Consider my curiosity satisfied. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever smiled? Like really big? Like this?
Probably.
Okay, you just don't remember?
I normally don't.
I was just curious.
Okay.
Okay.
Yup.
Okay, so is there anything else you all do before, or is this, are you going to take care of in the end before heading on over to Elgath's?
I do have one thing
Perfect.
I want to bring up. I am forgetting what color were the eyes of the rats that were the bad rats.
Red, I believe, right?
I thought they were red. Right?
Okay.
They were yellowish red, like they had yellow red to them, because rats' eyes are normally red, so there was a little bit of yellow in them as well.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
The reason, as I remember it being yellow, that's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they were yellow, the spider's eyes were yellow. I don't know if that is normal or if it could be connected, since
Oh.
he seems
Hmm.
to have a connection to that also.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's
Do
not-
any people or things have yellow eyes normally?
Sometimes.
I think so.
Quite rarely.
I mean, well, how are you meaning that? Because one of my eyes is yellow. Or do you mean just?
Oh my gosh. Just kidding.
I'm only half.
All right, Alize, time to reveal the twist.
Take the blame.
Yeah.
I'm the spider.
It's done.
Yeah, you weren't with me in the alley, so
Oh my
You've never seen us in the
gosh.
same spot. I was on that roof and I said I saw a footprint.
Yeah, Alize just reveals the Mission Impossible style mask and just.
Yes.
Yeah. Real quick.
Yes.
My mouse and keyboard are not working, but the rest of my technology is.
Okay.
So,
All right. We'll take care of that as we go.
okay, sounds good. That's why if you see me looking off to the side, it's because I'm
You're
trying
fine.
to figure out what's going on. So, anyways, but yeah, how are you? You're just meaning like what the normal colors and stuff are, or
yes. So there are all different types of people here. Do any of them have yellow eyes if I just look around?
I'll say go ahead and make a perception check, and for those trying to ponder the commonality of yellow eyes, go ahead and make a nature check.
17.
natural 20?
Nice.
What was
21.
it? 21. All right.
15 for me for nature.
Okay.
And apparently I don't look at people's eyes.
Yeah. Gideon, it hard to tell exactly because while you are talking at them, eye colors sometimes not the first thing people notice. But with that, I'll say, Revenant, as you're kind of scanning and looking around, you do see that in this tavern there are a wide variety of iris colors out there. Most common you see are like browns and blues to a certain degree, a little bit of green. But then as you get to some of the like tieflings, that's where you start to notice the more variety in eye color, from blues, really deep purples, and also with that of even red and yellow. It's hard to tell from this distance with even with that, but you can tell that there are indeed a wide variety of eye colors out there. As far as Rosa and Alize goes, for the how common yellow is, it's not too common. It definitely seems to be more common within those that have potentially fiendish heritage or connected to fiends in some capacity. It's not uncommon for some spellcasters who maybe have made a sort of pact to kind of take on the characteristics of a fiend, where they might have yellow eyes, which again stems from the connection. So, but even then, just because someone may have yellow eyes doesn't automatically make them a fiend or evil. Like tieflings, for instance, you would probably most commonly find them having yellowish eyes.
I mean, or I'll let you say it if you want. You'll
No, you're good.
Okay.
I turned that on right when I had to call.
Yeah, I mean, people do have yellow eyes. It's typically associated with some sort of like fiendish heritage, I guess. Doesn't mean it's bad every time though.
And was it both eyes that were yellow, or just the one that was like on the looking side that was yellow?
Could only see one half of his face, so you don't really know.
Oh, I thought he looked up at me at one point.
He looked up and he only revealed half of his face.
Oh, okay. Okay, so the yellow eye then was his good eye then, like the non...
As far as you know.
Dead? The one I saw was on the good half, though.
No, you saw the half that had the decaying face.
Oh, that's the side he showed me. Okay.
Yes, that's the side he
and
showed
that was yellow.
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And none of the eyes I saw on here matched the same type of yellow that I saw on him.
No.
Okay. So, I don't know if it is something, just maybe something to think about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dragon was
It is good to think about.
Could be the manifestation
be
of
nothing,
magic, or
but
yeah,
it may be something. I'm wondering if Amethyst would know who that person is. With
I'd wager she probably
how
does.
much he knows her.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to ask.
spending. I didn't even realize consequence of an action she made.
True, but I feel like if you're going into there's specific professions where you have to pay attention
Most of the
a lot
time,
closer
you
to
would know.
details.
Yeah. Just saying, what if he was a young boy in a village that the Hoppers failed to save, right? Didn't know him directly.
Right. It could be anything.
That's all I'm saying. Could be an indirect
Yeah.
causation.
True.
I tend to have it in my field. Sometimes family member or a friend of someone that would be wronged. And make it an enemy of them.
Yeah.
Good connection.
All right.
Something to think about. Okay.
Hot chocolate thoughts.
You guys are ready? We can head on to the blacksmith and then head on to the temple.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
The library. Sorry.
Resident, you have a little actually all of us, we have a little
Saving it for later.
All right. So, as you make your way out into the streets of Arkenbridge, the sun is continuing to set, and you find your way to Elgas Provisions, which has the symbol of an anvil on it. And the windows are bright and open. It still seems that the shop is at least open for business for a little while longer, as the sun is still high up, or at least still up, I should say. And eventually, as you make your way on in, you see the interior of this building is dimly lit with the light of the day casting into it, but also candles lighting various elements of it that seem to be floating in an elevated state. Weapons are neatly organized into shelves on mounts on the wall, and the farther you go back, the more you see various weapons locked in chains and various locks in them. And even further back, weapons, armors, and shields that are behind glass. And you notice that dusting one of these items appears to be a construct figure with a almost bronze-like chest and face and limbs made of what appears to be silver. Kind of dusting ever so slightly, looks up and says, "Oh! We have visitors! Welcome to Elgas Provisions. How may I be of assistance to you?"
Well, hello. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name's Gideon LeBlanc, and these are my friends here.
With almost the sight of gears churning and walking as he walks on forward, he goes, and he stands fairly tall, about 6 feet or so. Goes, "Yeah, greetings, Gideon LeBlanc. My name is BI-11, but you may call me Bill."
Well, Mr. Bill, pleasure to make your acquaintance. You are something special. What, if I might ask, what are you?
Yes, I am a clockwork construct, as you would call it, made by the proprietor of this shop. He is currently busy, but I believe that he is coming. Elgath, we have customers here. Yes, I heard you. I'll be out in a moment, as you hear coming from the back. The owner will be here with you shortly. How may I be of assistance while we wait for his arrival?
Cool. Like a resume, meet you.
Yes, I have a dagger that needs to be fixed.
Oh,
It has magic properties, I think. Is that the right word? Properties?
well, if you're talking about an item that has specific enchantments within it, properties is indeed the right word. I might be able to see what I can do about that. He kind of extends his hand, and you just see various almost a hand trying to mimic that of an actual human, but a little bit of like there's almost like wooden fingers extend out. Might I see this for a moment?
Yes, and I'll hand it over.
Kind of broken dagger, most fascinating. And at that moment, an elderly gnome with a very long beard that seems to be extending toward the floor, with very fine blacksmith clothes, comes walking on out. Goes, "All right, Bill, what is going on?" "Ah, yes, this fine figure was Rezavin and Gideon. They were looking into this dagger. Apparently has magical properties that needs to be fixed." Magical properties? I could definitely fix that, but what kind of properties are we talking about, lad? Elgath is my name, by the way.
Hello, Elgath. I do not know, but it came broken. I was hoping you could fix it.
Well, that depends, lad. As he kind of just goes on and says, "Follow me." And he kind of heads to the counter. Goes, "Let me take a look at this for a moment. This is a very fine dagger I see here. It seems to be fairly old. Do you know anything about it?"
I heard it was a shard. Is that...
Yep.
Where's my note on that? I think it's shard. Yeah.
A shard. A shard?
Let me search the word shard.
You mean a sundering shard?
Yes.
Well, lad, if it was just a magical item, I potentially could repair it for you. I can repair it for you, but the problem with items like these is that I can't necessarily replace it with any type of metal or any type of blade. I need the other half and then combine them. And to combine them, I will need arcane residuum of sorts.
Does that ring any bells?
With that arcane residuum, I'll say go ahead and
Yeah,
make
what is that?
an arcana or history check.
Oh, Rosa. Nope.
Oh no.
Dirty 20.
That is a 8.
Rosa?
Oh, like 9. Yeah.
Okay, so about arcane residuum, Alize, you are indeed familiar with this. You recognize that arcane residuum is the remnants of blue fire, which blue fire is basically wild magic exposed. It is almost a direct path to the weave, and it's something that you do not touch, and when it is extinguished, it leaves behind general dust and residue known as arcane residuum. And you know that blue fire was most often associated with the spell plague.
Okay. Would I have encountered any of that between all the portal flipping then?
Given
Looking out.
given how widespread the spell plague was, yes, you would have encountered it. You would definitely, and with that 20, I would say that you are definitely familiar that there are still like wild magic zones on Faerun. Even though the spell plague is over, it's still possible to find it. As far as mimicking it, hard to say, but you at least know that it is still possible to find residuum. You just need to extinguish the arcane fire.
Okay. Are you familiar with any pockets where we might be able to procure this?
Well, as far as where the pockets are, I know that some wizards will build towers or strongholds near one to study them and their effect on magic. Unfortunately, as far as I know, Arkenbridge is not necessarily near any. So personally, as far as wild magic areas are concerned, that's not my area of expertise. I tinker with things. Wizards, on the other hand, they may know things.
Another question for you, then.
Possibly. There might be information within the Library of Majesty regarding pockets of wild magic. And he kind of takes a massive book and places it. Tell me, do you know anything more about this dagger, lad? I might be able to point you in a specific direction for the tip of the dagger.
I think it was made in the Morning War.
He kind of squints his eyes. The Dawn War?
Is that different?
To a certain degree. But I get what you're putting at. So yeah, that tracks. Sundering shards were made then, according to legend. Let me take a look as he kind of flips open a book and looks and goes, and eventually, oh, okay. Eventually he does flip to a page, and you see a drawing on there that's etched in various ink. And he kind of looks at it, takes the dagger, places it on the book, and goes, "We got a perfect match here, lad." he looks,
Wow.
and
It's in your book. That must be a special dagger.
this book I try to. This is a book that has long passed down from my family about various artifacts, legendary status that can be found within the entirety of Faerun. I was hoping it would be here. Not all Sundering Shards are written within here. But regardless, here, it looks like... interesting. It looks like this dagger was once made by Kelemvor, the original god of death, before the Raven Queen took over. So, he looks down. According to this, the blade was apparently lost in the vast swamp after Karsus' folly.
Vast swamp, you say?
Yes, within the vast swamp. So, how I managed to come here is anyone's guess, but for several millennia, these things have traveled across planes of existence, as far as I can tell.
That sounds interesting. Thank you for the help.
Of course.
If we find the other half, can I look at the drawing to see what the other half would look like?
Yeah, and as you look at it, you see that the other half comes up to it. The dagger itself looks like fairly standard at the hilt, but then goes a little slender and then widens up and then becomes again a fine point, almost like an elven, very elven in design from what you can tell, but definitely meant to give a little bit of heft to the head in terms of for stabbing ability.
So if we find the other half and get the arcane resident, we can come back here with it and you can fix it.
He looks and goes, if you get that other half and then return here with the arcane residuum, I should be able to reconstruct it. Now, according to legend, these artifacts, to a certain degree, as he looks like he's reading, when found, almost remain dormant until the item feels that the user is connected to it enough or strong enough to wield a portion of its power. They're not fully sentient, but there's definitely an element of sentience of where I can sense something about the wielder.
Okay. So it can talk or something?
It can get stronger.
Oh. Interesting.
The state that you get it after I reforge it may not be its final state.
And what do we know about awakened weapons?
Well, awakened weapons are typically more...
I'm asking as...
Oh.
Like, what do we know as players? Sorry.
No, you're fine. For that, I'll say, again, Arcana or History.
Oh. 16?
15.
I don't know.
Okay. Resident, did you roll at all?
15.
Okay. So, with that, you are aware, all three of you are aware that there are, in fact, like, sentient weapons that can talk to people, but also there's also potentially different levels of sentience that are, like, they may not be able to talk, but they are definitely, there's, like, an awareness. Seems to be what he's talking about here. It definitely doesn't have, like, control over the user, but seems to be almost in a way of granting the user a portion of their ability when they hit a specific point. So awakened weapons, are typically stronger and can potentially have multiple moments of where they just get stronger.
Yeah.
Not every single moment is going to be the exact same, and not every single one is going to have the same criteria. So it varies from weapon to weapon and item to item.
Okay. So, with trying to find its other half, do you think there might be a certain feeling you get that... Do you think the closer it gets, there might be a certain resonance or something?
It's
Or maybe even with the arcane residuum too. I mean, that'll obviously be
Well,
obvious, but
that's what, for those of you even with magical abilities, you'll be able to sense when you're in a wild magic zone. As
Right.
far as sensing the other half, I don't know. I haven't really encountered many sundering shards, and according to here, there's not much written. A shard being broken is rare, if one is found at all, to be honest. But as far as this is concerned, it's entirely possible that it could sense its other half. I don't know for sure, but I think it stands to reason.
yeah. Well, if we find ourselves...
Does it,
Mhm.
would it be able to maybe have like a desire to be put back together? Or is it not working right now at all?
It definitely would have a desire to be put back together, as would be my guess. But as far as it being put back together in that moment, it wouldn't work. You would need that with the residuum and then an arcane furnace, as I have here, in order to get it hot enough to combine the magic and make sure everything is maintained.
Yes. Just wondering if it is aware of things nearby. It could tell somehow.
These are strange items, lad. Not much is known about them. They were wielded during the Dawn War to take on primordials, according to this. They really haven't been used much since. They've made appearances on the Sword Coast, but that's about it. But we're a long way from the Sword Coast.
Would there be any inherent goodness or evil to these things? Could they be cursed, or would they be just neutral?
Depends upon the god that made them. Kelemvor is typically neutral to good, when he was around. So I wouldn't see as to why he would put a curse on it. Now, if you're talking about something like Asmodeus, I definitely could see one of his, if he made one, put a curse on it. Shar, without question.
Kind of like Shaw, I'm just saying. Not all bad, it's just misunderstood.
He kind of looks at you. If you're joking, lad, that best not be repeated outside.
Oh,
these
totally
walls.
joking. Yeah, I'm just messing.
Yeah, don't ever say that out loud again. That's
Yeah.
bad
No.
call.
What?
He looks at you, resume, and goes, I'm gonna assume that you don't know. Shar is not necessarily. She's a goddess of secrets and pain and things like that. She's not looked fondly upon, and darkness.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Not a good one.
Okay.
Uh,
It sounds a lot like shard, so I wasn't sure if having a shard and shard.
I have been running.
Oh.
I have been
Fair
running
enough.
Sundering Shards in my campaigns for nearly a decade now, and you are the first player to have ever made that joke. I wish I was kidding.
Never gave out a shard.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised the joke hasn't come up till now. I'm genuinely shocked. Like, because Shar has come up in my campaigns, but anyway.
I don't have to worry about it being bad then, right?
Well, it's Kellenvor, so I would be surprised otherwise.
Okay. Thank you for your help.
Of course. If there's anything else you need, I'd be more than happy to assist. But when you've made this, when you've come back and you've got everything, I'll be more than happy to put it all back together.
Well, you don't want to hear about my Sundering Shard?
Do you have
Maybe
one?
you have two here. No,
We
I don't,
all
but I just
have
a
one.
We just have a
Just
regular
kidding.
weapon to be dealt with. It's much simpler than that.
Yep. What do you need?
Mine's pretty simple. Just got a bit of a partiality to this glaive here, and he takes it out and see I've kind of custom made it with some friends of mine. It was a gift of sorts from someone that's no longer around. And found this one who's a bit enhanced, a better make, and I was trying to see if there's any way, even if it's just taking the blade off this one and attaching to mine, or somehow combining the custom make and just kind of doing something along those lines.
It seems to be a simple enough enchantment. I can probably transfer the runes from there to there. I could probably try and work for it overnight. You'll probably need to pick it up tomorrow morning if this is the route that you wish to go.
Yeah, we can make that work.
Cost,
How much would you be looking?
transferring runes of this kind, 100 gold pieces.
All right. You know what? Works out perfectly. I have just enough. Here you go. Hey, thanks over that.
Perfect. With that,
Takes 6 gold back out, just puts it in his pocket.
with that, he takes both and goes, "Excellent. I should have these ready for you by tomorrow morning."
Much appreciated. Thank you.
That he goes, "Not anything else I could do. I could help you with."
That's it, everyone, right?
I think we're good. It's awesome that you have such a forge here. It's been a while since I've seen one that can reforge stuff in this manner.
Oh yes, no, it's absolutely great. It's been in my family for many generations at this point.
That's amazing. And Bill here, I've never seen anything like that. My son does a lot of tinkering. I'm sure he would find this absolutely fascinating.
Oh, excellent.
Why not call him William? Cheers.
Well, we did that was just his thing. BI-11. It just made sense to call him Bill. And I perfectly am okay with it.
Does the
Well, you are.
BI mean something?
Don't know. It was one of those things that was again just made by my father. He never really said if it meant for anything, but it might. I just never bothered to ask.
Fair.
Interesting.
Well. Thanks
Well,
for
perfect.
answering
Well,
all our questions.
We'll come back in the morning and pick up the weapon then.
Perfect. It should be here for you then. All right. So, with that,
Much appreciated.
Bill goes ahead and takes both glaives, slowly starts to walk them back. Unless you all have any other questions.
As we're walking out, I'm gonna kind of lean to Rosa. They said wizard towers have Rizuim.
I'm gonna be honest. I was not tracking with that conversation very well.
Oh,
I'm so
Kind of the
sorry.
opposite. Not
I'm really
every
nervous.
wizard tower has residuum, but he said most of the times around Residuum or Blue Fire that wizards would create towers near it. So they'd be able to.
Because they like to study the spellfire and the effects of the wild magic.
Yes. So, isn't there a tower where we're not
Yep.
told not to go
Yeah.
by?
Yeah.
Do you think it would have that there?
Eventually.
He said that there wasn't any in this area. It could, but being so close, I feel like Elgeth would probably direct us there for Residuum. Or maybe not. Maybe he's trying to... Maybe there's a whole town conspiracy keeping that place shut off.
Well, didn't
Yo.
the Harpers say that they didn't know what was in there?
True.
They did, yeah.
A well-kept
They
secret.
weren't sure. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
It could be.
that swamp sounded familiar too.
Yes, another
Yeah,
swamp.
I was realizing that.
Mm-hmm.
Seems
There could be a wizard
you,
tower there.
You're being guided to this thing in the first place.
It is interesting that it is from a god of death.
Maybe your god wants you to have it.
Maybe.
Yeah, do we know much of Kalimvor? Like,
Yeah.
just, yeah.
That would be a religion check.
Yeah. Maybe I've heard of him being in the death
Yeah.
realm of things. I'm gonna roll.
Would
for
I
it.
be able to roll with advantage because my rogue served Kalimdor?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he picked up on stuff like that.
Yeah.
I did not pay attention in class. I got a 3.
15.
10.
Yeah, mine went the other direction. 12 down to 10.
All right. Well, I'll say Alize and Gideon with the 10s. You definitely have heard the name of Kalimvor, especially with the Raven Queen being a fairly new deity since the Second Sundering. For Resident, this name does not ring a bell at all. He's not Neuralis. He's not nearly as cool. With Rosa, you definitely have heard the name Kalimvor. You know that he is the old god of death before the Raven Queen took over. His symbol is that of a skeleton arm and fist with basically weights on either side. He is a fairly neutral god. Typically, his thing was judging where people's actions in life and then eventually where they would wind up in the afterlife. So fairly like middle of the road. Death is death and it's a part of life, and that's really about it. So as far as connections to Neuralis, it's hard to tell, but you definitely know that he is not a god to be concerned about necessarily in terms of evil.
What happened to him? Like, why is he
I was
not
going to say,
part of
where
it
is he
anymore?
now?
15. With that, as far as what happened to him, it's not really known exactly. Just something happened. The spell plague throughout caused a lot of problems with magic and overall of Faerun, and the Second Sundering, which caused basically the reversal of the spell plague as Mistra returned back. It's theorized that during that moment, the Raven Queen possibly ascended to godhood and took the place of Kalimvor, and almost maybe Kalimvor may have been punished for allowing the assassination of Mistra to happen. But no one knows for sure.
Okay.
It's just so dramatic. Delia is saying that.
Well, you're
Not
not
Alize.
wrong. You're not wrong.
Strike.
Lightning!
Yeah, I mean, Kalimvor was a pretty neutral deity back in the day. Very much like death is death, your time will come sort of thing. Judging people by their actions. that sort of thing. Like after they're dead, I mean.
Okay. Good to know.
I don't know much, but we used to make the joke that we were the judge, jury, and executioner. Only.
Yeah, I mean, that was him for sure, I guess. Yeah.
Well, because I had a judge. My friend was the jury because his god decided things. And then Druid was all about, cycle of death and life. Man, it was a bad joke.
Oh.
Like nickname.
I guess I had to be there.
Yep.
Wait, why did the Raven Queen take over then? And when?
Why not?
Didn't
Why not?
the DC was not hit.
Yeah, that's fair. Well,
yeah, I don't really know what happened. No one really knows what happened to Kalimdor. There's, I mean, like 20 theories you could go into, but I won't.
More things to research. Not heavily. I'm just curious now.
I mean, it's not bad to know more about the person that made that thing.
Yeah, we should
Yeah.
research the Sundering Shards. And also the Spellfire. Wild Magic Pockets, I'm only familiar with one on the Sword Coast, so that doesn't do us any favors.
Yeah.
And again, that was way too long ago, so could be dried up anyways.
Well.
All right. The library then.
Yeah. I guess there's no need to, disguise ourselves if we're just going to the library anyway.
We're just researching this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So.
I think disguising ourselves would even look even more suspicious.
That way, yeah, you're so right. Oh my gosh. Oh,
The spider's just watching us from the rooftop of the alleyway, being like,
it's gonna be so easy. It's gonna be so easy to kill these
guys.
guys.
Are so stupid.
I know. He's so confused. He's like, what the heck?
So, as you all make your way from Elgas Provisions across the courtyard again, the night sky is starting to make its appearance as the sun continues to descend, eventually making your way back to the Library of Majesty. The library is at your disposal. You know where to go if you wish to speak to Amethyst or any of the other Harpers. From there, as you enter into the library, seeing the several stacks before you, having many things to look up, that's where we're going to go take a break from not end tonight's session. Take a break for tonight. I jumped ahead a little bit, folks. Don't worry, we're taking a break. But yeah, we're going to take a break for tonight. Stay tuned for what comes next. Not going to miss it. And welcome back, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us. If you're just now joining us, we're so glad that you are here. Our party is currently in Arkham Bridge as they have done various tasks and errands to get things done, finding out more information about items known as Sundering Shards. But they're currently back at the Temple of Ioun, the goddess of knowledge, and are currently in the midst of a massive library to investigate various elements. And so, we pick up as you all are currently in the entryway. You see the Keeper Grimble is currently behind the desk, seems to be doing various paperwork, has acknowledged your all's presence. So, the library is before you. If you wanted to talk to Amethyst, you know it's to the passageway to your right. So...
Okay, what topics do we want to tackle first? We have a really big list.
We do. We could always kind of divide and conquer.
I'm
As
more of
well?
an assistant type
I'm
with these. Just putting that up.
Really good at looking at pictures.
All right. Well,
Oh, that's right, he doesn't know how to read.
I do know how to read, excuse me. Just not the best at comprehension all the
Oh,
time.
right, that's fair, you're fair, that's fair. You're right.
I'm not Karis over.
You're right. No,
I
you're right.
just took a big bite when you said that. I think it got me because you said it so sincerely. Like,
I'll help by looking at the pictures.
That is what I did a lot, though,
Guys.
when I was reading in
True.
or in the libraries. I would look at pictures. I would read little descriptions underneath the pictures and stuff too.
That was okay.
Yes.
so I don't know how you go about this, Rosa, but what my eldest likes to do whenever he's at one of the court libraries and I can ask to help is he'll go through a subject or two, comb through a few stacks, gather the books up, and then just plop them down and we'll just start going through. Or you can go one by one as well, but...
Yeah. I mean, there's different ways to do it that's fun to kind of mix it up sometimes. Find out which organizational system works better. But we can definitely do the way you said if you wanted first.
Sure.
Because we want to look into Revenants.
Mhm.
Right? And then
Yes.
Rachel is like really having trouble focusing today and is forgetting
Shards.
some of the things we said we were going to look into. Okay.
Shards.
Shards.
The cult stuff. Mentions.
Yeah.
My own stuff, which nobody else has to do that. And then...
That can at least be what we start with, I think.
Yeah.
Unless I'm forgetting
Wow,
something.
can you find all that stuff in one night? That is so much.
Maybe.
Probably not. Yeah, I mean, it just depends on how successful we are. How deep we want to go, too, because we could do, like, shallow, kind of like gathering, or we could really spend all our time on one subject. If the spider is here, part of me wonders if we need to look into that the most. But that's just my thought.
About him specifically? Or...
About Revenants.
Yeah.
Kind of thought.
Might help.
I'm not the best at research. I enjoy it, but what if I try and befriend maybe a Ioun student here who knows the books better, might be able to help us find some stuff.
Yeah, that sounds like a really good idea.
It's useful. All right, I'll go find some.
He's like,
Like, please don't make me
thank
read.
Where-
Please don't
God
make me
the
read.
buff, I don't have to do that.
Where's
Um,
April?
Also, writing down keywords sometimes can help on a piece of parchment. Just, as you're going through, sometimes it gets hard and you get unfocused. And this will also help Revenant too, because if we start bringing books back, he can also start looking for keywords. And pointing them out, and then one of us can look deeper into it too.
Well, and honestly, illustrations can be really, really helpful. So,
Oh, yeah.
Resvin, if you do see something that stands out to you, definitely show us.
Yeah, mark it.
Yes,
Shred up some paper and make little bookmarks too.
I was looking in the table of continents a lot.
It's a good place to start.
Yeah. It's contents.
What's contents?
It's what you just said. Table of contents. It's the contents of the book.
What it contains.
Oh,
Continents are land masses.
I yell back.
Oh.
If you're looking at a book of maps, though, the table of continents does make sense.
Yeah. The overview of the...
okay.
Yeah.
Words are confusing.
Yeah, they can be. Yeah. Oh, also, I guess the whole Withering Oblivion. Like, if we could look into, has this illness and the different things happened in history before? This disease, this,
Mhm.
anything on that I think might be really useful too. So,
Looks at any information on the 9 hells.
yeah, if it's connected.
Mhm. Being infernal.
Okay, so what one should we do? We want to split? Do we want to all combine our efforts? Looks like Gideon is getting someone for us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm able to summon my Tressum again, I think. Which he could help look at books as well while we're doing this. And he could be going up and pointing out books and bringing them back potentially as well, if we wanted another hand. But that's going to take me about an hour and 10 minutes to do, so
Okay,
I'd be out for that amount of time.
Do whatever you want.
Okay. I just didn't want to
a lot
waste
better than my familiar.
time.
Okay. Let's I'm gonna look into Revenants first.
Okay.
What do you want me to look for?
Either you could help me, or I could give you some books in a minute to look through. Or if you
I
feel
can
like
look
you want
for things about Revenants.
Okay.
I can
So we
help
can
you.
tackle that. Alright. You can help me tackle that.
All
I have my different colored pens. Like, taking them out of my bag.
So, Resvin and Rosa look into Revenants. Gideon is looking to get assistance just to find some of the books. Alize, are you looking up anything, or what are you doing?
I am going to just make sure I can have permission and do my Find Familiar spell for the hour 10 minutes casting.
Yes. So, you as you're approaching Grimble, he looks. Oh yes, you're absolutely able to get that. You're absolutely able to cast that spell within these walls. It won't leave much of a mark or anything along those lines, so you're free to do so.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. Perfect. So,
How'd you beat me to him? I was like, man, you're so quick.
he was right in front of you guys.
That's quick.
Yeah, I was just joking because
Oh,
Alize
okay.
got to him before him, even though Gideon left early.
So-
I also had a question as well. So,
Yes.
we would like to borrow the help, and we're willing to pay of the person or that might know the books the best. Help us find research books quicker than we could. Whether it's maybe an intern or somebody who's been here for a long time. We just need some help to expedite.
Okay. If you're looking for assistance, we can definitely do that. As the night is falling, we won't have that much staff. Many are going to their quarters. But there are always people going to be around to be able to assist you in whatever way you need, as long as you're not looking for anything that is necessarily forbidden to say. But even then, I don't necessarily we don't necessarily have those up in the stacks.
Of course. No, and that's why I was kind of wondering if you had like maybe a night owl, someone that might be able to stay just a little late with us. I'm not sure how long it's going to be. That'd be just dedicated to us. I'd be willing to donate to the temple or pay him a little extra.
Oh, there are always people that walk around in the evening. That's the evening staff. Just to look over the temple, look over any documents, make sure everything is documented correctly and is well organized within Her Majesty's temple. Or Her Lady's temple, I should say.
Perfect. So who can we borrow?
Looks around. Let's see here. We definitely have definitely two interns that can definitely assist. It looks like that by the names of Ben and also then Joel. They'll definitely be able to assist in any regard. They'll most likely be up on the stacks. They'll be one of the few here. By the stacks, I mean upper portions. But they'll definitely be able to assist. You'll be able to recognize them as they'll be in more simple robes of white. And they'll be human.
Goes off and looks. And then ask them to find as many books on revenants and infernal sicknesses as they can and return it to our table.
Okay. As you ask them to... Let's see... As you ask them to look about infernal sickness, they're like, the Ben appears to be a little, probably about his 20s, blonde hair, freckles, and he looks and says, I don't know if we necessarily have anything on infernal sickness. I'm not familiar with it, but I might be able to
Nothing
get you...
even like historical records of maybe previous times that have been outbreaks of it?
Well, that's what I was going to mention. I was saying I could probably find medical documents of some kind. I personally haven't heard of it, but just because I haven't heard of it, doesn't mean that it isn't necessarily within the bounds of this library. But I could definitely get medical records of some kind. So
That'd be great.
all right. So
that. The dragon whiskey's still getting in there.
So with that, as they're going off and looking for revenants, information on revenants, and
are they? Is this a skill that they're gonna do?
Yes.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I think before he's leaving, he puts his hand on Ben's shoulder, just be like, I really do appreciate your help. This is actually for one of our friends that the family's potentially in danger. Anything you could help would be greatly appreciated, and I'll give a bardic inspiration.
He gives a slight nod to that, and he'll go ahead and take a look. All right, good to know. All right, with that, Rezavin and Rosa, as you both are looking for information on revenants, either both of you can go ahead and make investigation checks, or one can make an investigation check with advantage.
So, Rezavin, being Rezavin, I think he's going to try and make his own on this one. Go solo. I'll guidance her before she goes, though. Give her that. But for myself, I want to take a moment to find a quiet spot, and I want to kind of respectfully stop and say a prayer to Ayun and just say, I'm not good at finding knowledge myself. I know you seek, or those who seek are those who you like, and those who do it their own way are the ones who you like, but I am new. can you help show me the way to be better at this as I look for things about revenants? And then he'll get up and start looking.
Okay.
Trying to be respectful
go.
of the
So
where we're at.
cute. Oh my god.
We're in her place. She wants to be respectful.
Yeah. I'll say go ahead and make a general religion check.
Okay. Wow, 16.
With the 16, as you definitely feel like you've reached someone and some sort of entity with that prayer. As you go ahead and do so, I'll say both of you still go ahead and make an investigation check. We'll say that has had impact. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Fun. Oh, Rosa, finally. It's because she's in the library. I was like rolling under 10 this entire session so far.
Yeah, I've been tracking it.
Yeah. So that's a 26.
Wow.
I rolled a 19 with the guidance.
Nice.
Great.
Okay.
Or
I rolled
27.
an 18. Wow.
27.
I rolled an 18 and that I down to a 17.
Okay.
Yeah. You and Gideon, we're barely hanging on to these rolls.
So, as you both are heading up, you realize that the best place to find it would potentially be within the like the religious section, specifically within most likely the death domains and anything relating to that. And you start to examine and start to specifically Rosa, almost furthishly. You go up and you start finding various books. You find one that just says like things on like Mordekainen's Guide to Undeath. Another one's Volo's Guide to the Superstitious. And then things of that nature. You then also find one that mentions like along the lines of Pierre's Guide to the Supernatural. So you've managed to find those three. Revenant, and they're fairly thick tomes. And Revenant, as you're kind of scanning, you're seeing Rosa pick up these books, but your eye is almost attracted to various scrolls that are at the very end of the bookcases. You definitely do see that there are what appear to be almost like dummy spells to a certain degree. Like they are not actual magical in nature, but they definitely do hold like scrolls of like spells relating to resurrection, undeath, and that kind of thing. And there are various just jotting notes down for academic purposes on the nature of undead and the different types of undead that exist.
Oh, start gathering those.
Right.
And bring it back to Rosa.
Right.
I found these.
Oh, scrolls. Cool.
Yes. There's spell notes here.
Like, this could be a spell that did this to him? Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Maybe. I don't know. Just thought it might be useful.
Yeah.
It stood out to me after I prayed.
Oh, did you pray to Neuralis?
No, to Ayun.
Oh, that's smart.
She looks around like, I don't think of that.
Okay, yeah, sure. Here.
And I'll put one in front of you.
You want to look, see if you see anything notable?
Yes, I will look.
So So just making sure, are you guys doing it right there, or are you heading back to the table of that you are set out to do research on?
We're doing it just where everyone was, right? We're all meeting up.
Yeah, we can go back.
okay,
Yeah.
right, perfect. So as you go ahead and head back, Alize, you're probably about just taking the amount of time to do the ritual. You definitely do see a little bit more books. You're probably about halfway through the ritual at this point. Doing all that research to find everything and walk the entire temple probably took about half an hour or so. Eventually, you do have a table. There's a nice hooded lantern to help light your study area. And as you come back, you see the two librarians returning with various smaller, what looks to be smaller books relating potentially to revenants. You see another one that seems to be a track of various known diseases, another one of tracking known outbreaks, things like that, things along those lines. This is everything that we could find relating to illnesses. Seems a lot of the important books that we have pertaining to undead. Well, your friends have seem to have found some of them, so hopefully these are best of use to you.
That's to Gideon. You saying that?
Technically to all of you,
Oh, okay.
because they're coming with
He's
background.
actually looking for some books as well, so they probably would have gotten back for him.
Perfect. Right.
Good to you guys.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Alize gives a nod, but she's in the middle of her incantation.
Right. So I'll say, Gideon, what then are you looking for?
If he does stumble across that Mordenkainen's Book of Undeath, I think he would be like, ooh, simple reading, just try to understand some stuff on that.
I'm gonna say no, just because that was established after the fact, and I don't necessarily want to take that away from Rosa.
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. He's specifically, he's gonna look for things that would pertain to him, on like souls being
Right.
captured.
Souls being captured.
Potentially dealing with undeath.
Perfect.
But then the main thing would be looking up for fugue plane.
Okay, so we'll go ahead. Souls captured. We'll go ahead and just do an investigation check.
Wow, not bad. Investigation flat would be 17.
17. So as you're kind of looking, you do gather what looks to be almost like magic information about like general magic and like magical theory, which you assert could have relation to possibility of about souls being trapped and things of that nature. As far as the fugue plane goes, excuse me, you are able to find a general, fairly basic book on the planes. But it goes over what they are and various maps and things like that.
Sweet. Bring that back.
Right. So by the time you come back, you're able to see that the interns are currently leaving, and everyone has joined back up with their various books. Currently, the table is just flooded with all different kinds of books and scrolls.
Welcome back.
Well, looks like that paid off. That worked. Guess we should get to work then.
Rose is already in a book and barely says a word.
All right.
I cast minor illusion and make the sheep climb over the book, and then just look at her from the middle of the page.
Not now, not now.
Okay, all right. Just disappear in a puff of cotton.
She seems to pat it for a minute though, like it's too cute to like wave it away.
Slow attempts to win her back to Gideon using her own sheep.
Cute, thanks.
Right. So, as you all are digging into this information to see what you can find, go ahead and make investigation checks. Alize, you're currently still doing the ritual, so you're focused on that. So, Rosa and Resvin, I'm assuming it's about this will just be generally about the books of what you all specifically were looking for. So, all right.
Okay. Are we still rolling separate, Mark?
I'll give you advantage if I can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I'll guidance you. I'll look at pictures.
Since you both are looking specifically up about Revenants.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I needed the advantage, P.S.
Oh, good. I would not have
25.
rolled better than you. Nope, definitely can't roll that high, even with the guidance maxed out.
So
yeah, I almost rolled a 5, but the advantage saved me.
all right.
Oh, good.
Did you roll the guidance as well, or?
I did. That's
Right.
a 25.
Perfect. So Gideon, which one? Since you had a few things grabbed, I'll ask, what are you looking into first?
You probably look Fugue Plane first.
Planes. All right. Go ahead and make an investigation for me.
Natural 20.
Perfect for a total of
20.
fair enough. All right. So
That's the best he can do.
hey,
He's
you know what?
sweating trying to read through this thing.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and cover the fugue plane fairly quickly, because this is, you look and you see the fugue plane as you're kind of digging into it and studying it. You do see what looks to be almost a map of the planes of existence, and it appears to be a wheel of sorts with the material plane in the center. You see the Feywild in like almost like the upper plane above it, and then the Shadowfell below it. Within that, you see then you see it extends outwards like elemental planes, Mount Celestia, and the Nine Hells, that kind of thing. But then you notice the what looks to be like the. I'm gonna make sure I get this correct. But with that, you notice that you see within planes there are overlap, and other planes do exist. You see what looks to be the Astral Sea. And the fugue plane exists within the Astral Sea. It's largely where souls are drawn when they die. You do see mentioned that this is once where Kellamvor existed.
Kellamvor.
Yeah.
As he gets to
And
it.
that's this is where they said Rosa's village was in the fugue plane.
Yes, where the fugue plane
Yeah,
was
okay.
sense. Yeah.
Perfect. I just want to make sure I was not mixing that up with anything.
Glad he chose it. I was going through my list. I was like, I think that would be a good one to do.
Yep.
I'm glad you chose that too. I forgot we were researching that.
Yep. And however, you gather that while that's also where the souls existed, other entities exist there as well. And and then you come across it. You see that word with that natural 20. This is where Dendar resides.
Any other information around Dendar at all that would be given? And basically anything more relevant than we already know.
Yeah, as you're kind of gathering again, something that you know, it's the Night Serpent is one of her names. She is a colossal serpent, seeks to devour the sun to bring about the end of the world. As far as other things, you would know that fairly common to have worshippers within the jungles of Shult. So, you do know that also many people who followed Kellamvor sought to do battle against Dendar and bring the battle straight to her on the fugue plane. So
Interesting. Huh.
So largely, that is where she resides. Many seek to set her free to devour the sun. So that's largely what you're able to ascertain, apart from everything else you were able to put together.
Yeah. Good question as well.
Yeah.
Refresh me. I know Resident's a Shatterkai. Gideon did not. Do we as a party know he is? Did we ever establish that?
His name, him as a Shatterkai has been established a few times.
It has. Okay.
Yeah. So,
would Gideon recognize that on the map of like Shadowfell or make any relation to where he might be from as well with the House of...
I'll say now, since you're looking for something else entirely, go and make another investigation check.
Fair. Yeah, I was just saying, like, since he saw Shadowfell and like, I guess he's like now looking at the back of that map. Oh, buddy, like the complete opposite. Who?
Well, the thing is, with his stated home, it's hard to tell. You're able to tell that the Shadowfell is commonly where Shatterkai are from, but there are also the Shadowfell, from where you're telling, it twists your brain because it is a weird domain, a weird plane of existence where pockets exist within it that lead to other areas and other realms of existence. You swear at one time you see Kyvidius being mentioned. You swear at one point you see another one starting with a B, but then your brain kind of twists and just disintegrates. And then, yeah.
Resident, this is too much for me. I'm starting to lose it. Here's a map if you want to maybe take anything from here, but found the fugue plane. Maybe that'll help. The Shadowfell down there too.
Yes, that is good to know.
So
I have been traveling there when I listen to the voices.
Oh. Okay. Wasn't sure if maybe looking at this might help.
Yes, it might.
Do you know roughly where your place is? Or are you still looking for that?
Do I have a map of, or like an idea on this map where my people would be from? Not the Shadowfell, but
I'll say that make a history check, see if you can recall. Since we're trying to recall information about yourself.
18.
I would say what you know is that while it has similar properties to what you look in the book as things known as Domain of Dread, it has similar properties to that. It is not a Domain of Dread, so it is not directly connected to the Shadowfell. It is a demiplane and is a pocket dimension, so it's one of those things of where it's not necessarily sure where it lies on this plane, on this map, or even if it is mapped.
Yeah. I would just say, yes, it was not that big. I don't think it would be on this map.
All right. Still trying to figure that out. All right, well, I'm moving on subjects, guys. It just like,
Right.
It kind of like circles the books back to anyone else who wants to look into the fugue plane and all.
Okay. With
But
that,
wait to everyone what he found.
yep. So with that, Rosa and Resident is circling back to you with the results of Revenants. As you are doing and you're digging into these books, you notice a pattern, specifically within like the Volo and Mordekainen books. Revenants are undead spirits where their souls are brought back as a result of someone having killed them or something having killed them, and their soul is specifically driven for revenge and to take out the person that killed them effectively. Their souls will not rest until that is accomplished. You do make notes, specifically within the text of the Volo book, almost in a dismissive tone. There appears to be an element of According to some, there appears to be theories and even tales that some can pertain to be sentient. But I don't believe such things, and it just continues on of how that makes no sense, how a soul driven by revenge can gain sentience. Uh, but then you also read within the Pierre one's Guides to Superstition. That book makes specific mention of that he encountered a revenant that was trying to kill his party. One known as that was named Anaya. Luckily, they were able to stop her by doing a various ritual to basically help her soul find rest outside of vengeance.
How did they do that? Did they say how?
Excuse me. Yes. Specifically, they found things that were connected to her life and almost as a means to be able to put her soul a little bit at ease and remind her that she is more than this soul of vengeance, and to basically find a way to put her to rest outside of vengeance and bring a calming sensation to a certain degree.
Wow, I spelled vengeance wrong every single time I typed it.
Oh, I do too. It's
Yeah. Okay. That's awesome. I'm probably actively pointing out to Resvin what I'm finding, especially because he was the one that was the most interested in it.
As we're doing this, I'll pull up my book specifically and go to the page that goes over the ceremony spell and point to the atonement wording of that and say, do you think this would help as well in putting him to rest? And I can just tell you that you don't have to look it up if you want me to. But
you know what, just for the viewers at home as well, just for because ceremony is a very niche spell.
Yes, there's a lot of different things you can do, but one of them is atonement, which is you touch one willing creature whose alignment has changed, and you can make a DC 20 Wisdom Insight check. On a successful check, you restore the target to its original alignment. So,
Does the target have to be willing?
it says willing, so that's the one part of it. But like, if it's part of a ritual, maybe we could get him to be willing.
Oh, okay.
To make a change, and then we can try.
Yeah, I'll look at it. Yeah, I mean, it seems like that'd be like the final step of the process, maybe.
It is a good thing I bought all this silver then, because the spell uses a lot.
A lot of what?
Powdered silver.
Oh. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this ritual, or not even ritual, but it's almost like we'd have to really dive into the spider's history and who they were before.
Yes. It says this takes an hour to do.
Okay.
So I don't know if this would help, but I can do this.
I mean, if he seems repentant, that might be the step after that. We just would have a lot of things to do before we got to that point, I think.
Yes. Well, I want to try and help.
Well, it seems like he probably died in a really bad way if this is how he came back. So, victim of some sort, maybe.
Yes. We may know someone who can tell us more.
Right. Well, and who said this? Was it Alize? If you guys are at the table too, I don't know if you are,
Yeah.
but one of you said that maybe he's not thinking logically, he's just doing stuff, which this research kind of shows that might be true. He's just teaming up with whoever's going to get him his vengeance. Does you? Oh.
I was like
Oh, yeah.
flying around.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So it's a little easier not to be mad at him. It's just kind of like a after effect of a bad thing, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I hate to always bring them up, but I always thought, I'm being haunted for what I did. If it was actually them haunting me, I didn't really blame them, And that'll be something they could control after death. That's something they being pushed by. Not that my thing's equal. I'm just saying, like,
I know
I'm putting myself in his shoes.
Yeah.
Especially if he doesn't know why, right? Doesn't have the full picture, and he feels wronged. Then he's gonna be driven by that, and that's all he knows is that he's been betrayed, and maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was, but that's where I think Revenant's idea is perfect. If we can find that wedge, find out the truth. I mean, the truth shall set you free, as they say. You might be wrapped up in shackles because of that. Right, Alize?
She's doing her spell.
Oh, that's right. You're doing a ritual. Sorry. My bad.
Yep. Well, it's okay. There's soft magic glowing.
When there was that portion where someone was like, they said that they can be sentient, but haha, that's dumb.
Yeah.
What did that mean? Did it mean they stick around and then they're not driven by vengeance anymore, or did it mean putting them to rest?
What it means is that Volo was basically quoting how some people have noted that some either revenants or even undead can be sentient, and he was dismissing the claim because it was a soul, either a body without a soul or a soul being driven by vengeance. It's impossible for one to be sentient because that's all they know. Basically, he was dismissing the claims that's even possible for an undead in general to be sentient. So he was basically noting the claims and then refuting them as ridiculous.
Okay.
Would that mean that this is more rare, or that he's more thinking of like banshees and ghouls, like things that would be like separate than this?
It's possible that honestly it just seems to be arrogance.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
So,
Okay.
yeah. And I will say at this point, with all that information between the research and studying, an hour and 10 minutes has definitely passed with the amount of research you all have done. So as that happens, Alize, your spell circle and ritual starts to come to a crescendo as a flash happens. And what does everyone see in the center of the circle?
Yeah, so there's a little breeze that comes and it loosens a few little pages, nothing crazy. And as the pages start to like turn, there's like a tail and then like wings and the cat. And so it looks like a pretty large cat. It's calico. It has the wing coloring of like a little brown sparrow. Just like the browns and the tans. And the cat has the same eyes as Alize, the red or the gold and the blue. And there's definitely cats already look intelligent for the most part. But there's definitely a higher intelligence, and It stretches and yawns, and then Alizé's just grinning, and the cat flicks its tail. And there's just a cat on the desk. Wings ruffle.
What is
Oh.
this?
Yes. Speak with
Cute.
animals.
This is Kalyuch, my Tressum, from the Feywild. He's
Yeah,
been
speak
a.
with
You can call him
animals.
Cal.
Well, hello, Cal. Gideon LeBlanc. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Hi.
Okay.
Hello?
I was checking stat. I was checking a stat block. So. Well, hello. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Likewise, as
Everybody
well.
can understand it, or just
Those who
Gideon.
did speak with animals.
okay?
Yeah, he.
Oh, I thought
Meow,
you were
meow,
just
meow, meow,
speaking
meow,
normally.
meow.
I want to know, like,
Yeah.
what am I hearing?
Yeah.
when I speak
What
with
everyone
animals?
else is
That's-
hearing when that happens is that you're hearing a slight little meows and chirps along with that.
I'll go back to my studying.
Yeah, I already cast one today, and it would be 10 minutes for a ritual spell, so she's not going to right now. But she
Yeah, you're
like
good.
waves and like, is definitely like, it's so cute.
You can tell him things and he'll understand common. I talk to him like this often, but he will respond in his own language.
Oh, well, nice to meet you.
And Gideon, you're able to hear. And likewise.
Oof. Doesn't like you, Rosa.
What? No.
That is absolutely not
That's
true.
Gideon.
I'm more inclined not to like you right now, my good sir.
I'm just messing, Cal. We like to joke among us friends. That's all. I apologize. No hard feelings on that.
Rosa looks
do not-
genuinely distressed as he's like, we love to joke around here.
I would never
This
undermine
is-
your reputation with our friends.
Cal, this is a new group I'm with. We're doing research right now. We're in an Ayun library.
What are you doing within the bounds of an Ayun library?
Trying to do some research on Revenants and the Withering Oblivion cults, more cult activity. Me, the Avriel. My kids were pushing me before to do this.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And a bunch of stuff. So there's a lot to do. But that's Gideon, that's Rosa, and that's Rezavan.
Gideon, Rosa, Rezavan. Well, as always, I can certainly be of assistance here.
Yeah, if you want to maybe oh, there's a rat named Tyler. Do not eat him, please. He is
Yeah.
good. He's been very helpful.
I will say at this point, Rosa, you are able to see there is a slight finger, rat finger, just kind of paw pointing at the Tressum. And he goes,
Danger.
Yeah, I thought I smelled rodents around here, but that is definitely good to know.
Yes, his name's Tyler. He's been a lot of help, actually. So, if you wanted to go around and take a peek at any spines of the books and titles, or scrolls that might be helpful, we have a lot of research to do.
Which ones would you want first? Do you want anything about Revenants, Oblivion, or you?
She's gonna turn to the others and be like, what do you think's gonna be more helpful right now that I research? Sorry it took so long.
I mean, I just did Revenants, so
Alright.
you can pick one we
Maybe
haven't
the
done yet.
Yeah, let's do Withering Oblivion. Anything related to that. And I'm also gonna look too and get up and go and help.
Okay. So, We'll go ahead and make an investigation check, and you can go ahead and make an investigation check yourself. So yes.
Just out of curiosity, is this thing smarter than me?
Hold on, let me double check something.
I want to know.
Hold on.
Well, I don't
Oh,
know.
smarter than Gideon too.
It's Intel's 11.
Yep.
Yep.
Smarter than me. Okay.
It is. It
Half
is.
our party.
Your pet
He's
is
much
smarter than
smarter.
me. Here we go.
It's
That feels
That's
great.
great.
It's smarter than half the party. Holy crap! All right.
Yep. There we go. Mm-hmm.
We have found our group leader.
A cat.
It's a cat.
It tracks.
All right.
I'm just happy Gideon's smarter than my owl, so at least there's that.
Yeah. So
That's not much, but
not much, but it's honest work. So all right. So you're going to go up, look for things regarding Withering Oblivion. Is there anything else you are looking into regarding what you have currently here at the table? So I'll say you probably do have a few more hours at the library before Amethyst would want to do the meeting. So you probably have about 4 more hours at the library.
Okay.
if you want to talk to her first, maybe 3.
Yeah, I mean, do you want me to just sneak down there and talk to her, and then we can give her a meeting spot too, so that we don't clue in on her hideout?
Cool.
Okay.
I think we're pretty good in here, but he did disguise himself and follow us in.
That's what I'm nervous about that.
Yeah.
You want me to come with you, or just in case?
We could also ask
I did
Grimble.
Spot him the first time. I
It's
can
true.
keep watching.
Yeah. Maybe if I'm a spider again, you could kind of hang out near where the entrance is of the hideout, and then you can just like stand there, and then I can sneak
Sure.
through
Yes,
the
I
crack.
can do that.
I think we're pretty close, guys.
It's inside the temple.
Oh, I know. I'm just
Okay.
imagining the temple's really big, so
Yeah, no, that's fair. It is fairly
unless
big.
it's not.
No, it
Yeah.
is fairly large just because of how long it takes to walk around places. So perfect. Just wanted to make sure everything was
Right.
clear.
Yeah.
We're not going across town, but
Yeah,
still.
just wanted to make sure.
Just curious, though, if let's say something did happen while they're having their meeting, how far away would we be from this table to there?
You would be able to make it there, like to the door, probably in the span of a turn. Like if you spent your turn
That's not bad. Yeah.
running and then dashing. So
I just want to make sure we'd be like within a turn. This is like, if not, maybe Alize, Resident, and I, go for a walk semi near it, that kind of thing. But
right.
sense.
So
Cool.
So in that case, Rosa and Rezavin, you both are. Rosa's gonna wild shape into a spider, and then Rezavin's gonna hang out near the door.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Definitely will like duck behind some shelves too, like
Yeah.
so it's not visible that she's doing that.
I just want to angle Gideon so where he can see Rezavin if he.
Yeah,
Where the table's out.
Where the tables are, you are still largely able to see, like, from a distance where the front door is. But you can definitely still have a decent eye, even as the sun is starting to set, because the lights are being lit. So, you're able to find... so, Rosa, you are able to find a place to be able to wild shape, to go ahead and go under... Rezavin's shoulder. But real quick, Alize, what's your investigation? What'd you roll for investigation?
12.
12. As you're kind of looking around, even looking to the religious and cult sections, and even as your familiars kind of looking around and walking, I'm not seeing anything regarding Withering Oblivion. Maybe something within cults?
Yeah, that could be. We're still trying to piece out what it all is too. And honestly, this has just been a lot of information, so it's okay. We have some time here, at least, to spend.
Okay. Well, he looks up and says, well, there appears to be a book on known cults.
Yeah, so I'll grab it.
Perfect. So you go ahead and then make your way. And with that, as you go ahead and make your way back down, before we jump to Resident and Rosa heading down to Amethyst, Gideon, what was another thing you were going to be looking up?
That's basically it. It was just Big Plane and then his ideas on kind of what's happening to him and
Right.
the souls being captured, and just trying to see like more insight if there's maybe other things involved that would click into place.
Yeah.
Reading into it.
So with that Arcane Theories book that you grabbed, I'll say go ahead and make another investigation check to see what you're able to ascertain.
I hope that a little better. 11.
Okay.
Got sparklies though.
So as you're kind of investigating the idea, you're kind of looking through and the idea of trapping souls in something that is an element that does exist. Specifically, it seems to be within the first steps of lichdom.
Of doing it to your own soul, or you would need other souls to become a lichdom?
It is a complicated process. To be able, almost as a way of like gathering other souls to into an object to make it powerful enough. That way you can also separate, make it even possible to separate your own soul. And there's also pieces of potentially even experimentation with it to see if it's even possible. There's a lot of factors at play, but as you're kind of scanning through, even with an 11, it's hard to tell exactly what it is and what's going on, but the most consistent thing you can even find is it's possibly a path to lichdom.
Is there any understanding on what would happen to those souls, or if those souls could be weaponized?
Unfortunately, with an 11, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah.
Because
found that one.
you're just encountering a lot of jargon, and that's what you're able to piece together at most, based upon your conversations with other people within the party and other things.
Real quick for clarification, this is the first step. What is the first step to becoming? You're looking at the Revenants still?
No, he's looking into his own thing about why his friends are trapped, effectively.
Okay. Sorry. Alize doesn't recognize that. Dealey
Yeah.
wanted to note that, just like the other stuff. Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
So,
just for fun.
Yeah.
He will kind of close his fist and flip it over and kind of think back to the symbol that the Raven Queen put there, and kind of like try and feed into it a little bit and try and, in a way, pray or commune in his own little way of just wondering, like, does this feel like the right step into what she's kind of letting him do? That kind of thing. Like, does it get any reaction from that?
I'll say go and make a charisma check.
Or even like what she feels on it. Charisma check.
Yep.
18.
18. Perfect. So as you are reaching out, you get a sense that this might be in the right path in terms of what's going on, but there's also almost an air of mysterious as the symbol does slightly glow with a purple hue.
there at all any inclination of like a heat or anything from her of like, does this feel against her nature, like something she would want to snuff out as well, just based on what he's learned?
Just based upon what you learn, this is definitely something that she would want
For
snuffed out.
sure, yeah.
Like,
Cool.
not even needing to make a roll for that.
Making sure Gideon understands that.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Perfect.
Sweet.
All right. With that, we'll go ahead and jump back to Rezavan and Rosa. As you three make your you two make your way to the door that you, yep. As you two make your way to the door where you encountered the Harpers before, you're able to go ahead and, yep.
Keep an eye out for anything.
Perfect. So
I'm a spider, so
go ahead and make perception checks for me both as you're keeping eyes out.
Yeah, I would have guidance myself as we're walking down there.
All right.
I don't know why that response got me. I'm just a spider, so.
I'm just a spider, so. Oh my gosh.
24.
12.
So, the library seems to be fairly uneventful and empty outside of the general workers and you all currently burning the midnight oil, studying various things. Seems a lot of people have just gone to home or gone to rest within the temple walls. So
if we're like near, my little spider legs will like, I'm probably on his shoulder, so I'll like wave.
I like lean up against a wall for a moment so you can.
Yeah,
off.
I'll like scurry down. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll try and like get in a crack or whatever through the Harper door.
Yeah. So just making sure you're doing this at the front before heading down to the stairs, correct? Because there was all right, perfect. So as you go ahead and make your way down, you are able to make your way underneath the door just fine. The stairs are there. The torches seem to be lit, guiding your path during the downward spiral.
Okay. Yeah. And like when I know I'm in the hideout, I'll probably drop my form.
Yeah.
You know,
So
I'm just trying to be not suspicious.
yeah, because currently, and as you make your way down, eventually you do find the second door where Grimble provided the knock prior, and you all were told to alert you. A few hours ago, you all were told to alert your presence.
Yeah, I'll do the knock.
Perfect. And with that, you just, yes, who is it?
Rosa.
Ah, yes, come in. The locks come up, and with that, everything is as it was before. You definitely do see the dwarf that you saw prior, who was sent to go check up on the mark that tagged Rezavan, and you see Amethyst reading in the corner. Ah, hello, Rosa. Where's the rest of everybody?
Well, new developments. I came down here by myself in wild shape as a spider to make sure that no one followed me. Because we were outside getting hot chocolate and the
Important fact.
unnecessary detail. We were outside and Rezavan spotted this like cloaked figure, and it seemed like he wanted to talk to us. So then we decided we'd see what happened. So Rezavan went to talk to him. He met him in an alley, and it's the spider, and he seems to know you. And he kept asking where you were and if we met with you. And obviously we didn't say anything.
Well, thank you for
But-
that.
I want to insight her as I'm telling her this, like
Sure.
if she seems to already be aware he's looking for her, or if this seems like really out of left field to her. What's my insights? 19.
19. All right. As you're kind of reading her body language as she's kind of shifting in her chair ever so slightly, you gather the fact that she is definitely alarmed, that she's alarmed to a certain degree, but at the same time there is also like, okay, that makes sense with the like a trap and stuff like that. Like there's an element of like, yes, but this is not surprising.
Okay.
So he seems to be very much acquainted with you, and even warned Rezavan that you're a liar or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. But, you know, you guys seem to have some history here, and I didn't know if you knew that or not.
Is there any more details that you can potentially provide? I mean,
Well, he's definitely undead and a revenant, we think. Bent on revenge towards you, perhaps? Undead face, yellow eyes. Would explain why he's all over the place in different factions. Killing Harpers. He said that... What did he say? I was so scared he was here, I kind of forgot some of the details. It just seemed like you had done something to him, or he felt like you had done something to him.
I mean, I'm a Harper. I definitely, part of our job is to take out and root out evil where we find it. It wouldn't surprise me if somehow somebody found out my identity and wanted revenge on me, or even the Harper faction as a whole, but it's nothing that
Right.
we know of. I mean, if you have any more details, I might know this person, but I don't know. Us
Out
Harper.
of character. I'm not forgetting anything, am I? I feel like I said everything. Did I forget it? I don't know.
The snake.
Snake, you
Snake?
He would lie to us, but I mean, that's pretty much.
you have forgotten some phrases.
Oh, I didn't know if the phrases were super relevant or not. Okay. I like summed them up basically.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, she looks like she's trying. Unfortunately, I mean,
he said you were a snake. So, I don't know. I mean, I hate to repeat these. They're really mean.
Rosa, it is quite all right. I mean, while we seek to do justice to make sure that all people are free, it does not mean that my hands are not dirty. I've done things maybe I'm not proud of for the sake of others, but at the same time, a soul that would want revenge on me for the things that I've done.
Yeah. I guess he said that he left you, or you left him to die. If you left anyone to die recently, or I guess not recently, at some point.
With the mentioning of that, she kind of pauses for a second. It can't be.
Oh, you know. Okay, who is it?
Some time ago, us Harpers were one of the few times we were given a direct mission from High Harpers to go and look for a map to a very important artifact. And unfortunately, while we did indeed find it, someone triggered a trap. And we escaped. And we didn't realize until afterward that one of our fellow Harpers, a half-elf by the name of Connor, wasn't with us.
What was the artifact?
She looks over to the dwarf. The dwarf is over there, gives a nod. It is said to... We were retrieving this map to keep it hidden. The artifact is said to be a mirror or pool of revealing, where someone can look into it, desiring something, and it will reveal to you where that artifact, item, spell, creature is located. We desired to have that map to keep it secret, so that way those with ill intent wouldn't be able to find it and uncover something wicked.
So you have that? You guys have that?
Not here. And frankly,
Yeah.
its location is, well, not even I know.
Right. I don't want to know either because I don't want to. Yeah, that's fine with me. I just was curious if it's in the Harper's possession.
Currently,
You're saying.
as far as
Okay.
I last was informed, it is currently in the Harper's possession.
And then the map. What was the map then?
The map was to where this artifact is located.
Oh, to it. Oh, sorry. I there was something you said that made me loop back into itself. So they went to get the map to the
Yes.
revealing, like the mirror. Okay, so they accomplished their mission.
Yes.
But Connor was like the casualty.
Yes. Unknowingly.
Okay. Unknowingly. Okay. Was he like a new guy or something? I mean,
No.
Because I feel like Harpers make that commitment. They're willing to like die for the cause. At least a lot of them are. It's weird to me that a Harper would have this much vengeance to come back and be a Revenant.
Many Harpers are willing to die for the cause. As far as I know, Connor was an accomplished Harper.
Okay.
Willing to do whatever it took. But it is entirely possible that despite being accomplished, that something lingered in his soul as he died to cause him to come back, just feeling betrayed by us even though we didn't know.
You specifically, though. Why you? He didn't say anybody else.
I could be next on his list. If
Like he's going after the whole group?
If he's going after the Harpers, he's killing Harpers, per what you said.
Right.
I could just be next.
True. You weren't like really good friends with him or anything?
We were. Maybe a bit more than that.
Okay, so that makes sense too. Yeah, because from what Revenant said, it seemed pretty personal. Okay. So the Harpers that were killed by him, were they that on the mission with you?
That is something I'll need to know.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't know their names of the ones that were taken out, but if we can find that information, that would definitely solidify. We were not a large group. We were only a group of 5.
Right. Group of 5. Okay. Yeah, you might want to find out if any of them are alive anymore, or their lives could be in danger right now.
Yes, that is important to know. Now that we have that solidified, she looks up to the dwarf again. He gives a nod, and he seems to make his way back past you guys to another area, and you see him go to the back wall, hitting specific portions, and a secret passageway opens up as he goes behind it, and again the walls kind of collide. You didn't see anything.
Sure. When was this, by the way? Like, how long ago?
A few years ago,
Okay.
probably about
Like 3 or 4.
3 or so.
3 years ago. Weird he'd pop up now.
He could have been biding his time, making plans. I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, he's in good with 2 really notable cults. I might have taken time to work up the ranks or something. Okay. We were doing some research on Revenants because this seems to have connected a lot of dots. It seems like, at least from what we see, that Revenants, it is possible to grant them peace and rest if you can remind them of their old life. Either items or memories or whatever. And like dissuading them, breaking them out of that vengeance cycle. So if you can think of anything, especially if you guys were close, which I'm sorry, by the way, that's really sad.
That's a delicate way to put it. As far as thinking of things, I'm sorry, I'm going to need a moment. I won't be able
Yeah,
to. I won't
it's
be
a
able to.
lot.
I won't be able to think of things or say things right now.
Yeah, I mean, we still were going to hang out upstairs and do more research. So take your time. I mean, we can think through anything that you feel like is notable. If you want to do that, I mean, Rezavan feels pretty passionate about helping versus just getting rid of the problem.
He does have the heart of a harper.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna. I'm
Yeah,
probably.
do you need some time? Yeah, I can go. It's okay. Do you need anything before I leave?
No, No, thank you.
Okay. Be extra careful though. We tried to make sure we weren't followed, but I don't know.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anything, maybe a signal if you run into trouble?
I can send you a message.
Okay. We're just outside, so.
Okay.
All right. I like pat her shoulder like timidly, and then I will like scurry away.
Yeah. As you slowly open up the door to leave, you do hear the sounds of the beginning of slight sobbing.
Poor girl.
So, as you go ahead and close the door with that, we'll jump back to Alize as you are currently doing some research on the Withering Oblivion. So, real quick, we'll do an investigation check to see what you're able to gather
Yeah. So just looking at the
at that book.
Cults for Dummies. Yeah.
Sure, that's what we'll call it.
You said investigation?
Yeah,
13.
You know,
13.
I mean, a cult for Revenant and Gideon. Cult for dummies.
As you're looking, there's the usual suspects: Shar, Miracle, Bane, things like that. Ball, Sirik, the god of murder and assassin. With that, you're able to, but there's no mention at all of the Withering Oblivion. But you're not sure if you just missed it. Or if it's a footnote. This is a thick book, but you weren't able to gather really any like keywords that would clue you into this cult existing within a text.
Yeah, okay. Ugh, she's just gonna rub her temples. I'm speaking in Sylvan to Cal. I feel like her default is Sylvan to him, but she's gonna, I think, just ask him to keep pawing through books as well. Some of the other books that were still stacked up as well. And just, until you see Rosa and Resvin resurface, just
So
keep looking through.
she'll keep doing that, or he'll keep doing that. And then eventually, as time passes, Rosa does emerge from below. You're able to meet Resvin again.
Yeah, I do another wild shape to spider out, and crawl up his leg, and get on his shoulder.
But in a cute way.
I hated that imagery so much.
And she's like waving her little spider. I don't know if he can see her or if he notices.
Oh, hello.
I go with my hands like, go this way.
All right. Are we going back in? So we want.
Like back to the table.
Yeah, I'll go back in. So back to the table, sit down.
Yeah.
Everyone's
I'll go off to retransform and come back.
Yeah, everyone's reading the books, but Resvin and Rosa have joined back up with the group.
I sit down awkwardly.
Oh, no, you gotta just carry it with you. Didn't go well?
No, I mean, it was informative, I guess.
But...
Do you have any tea to spill?
So much. I feel bad. Okay, so I left her crying because... Sorry. She's killing me tonight. I left her crying because she was like involved with him.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, like they were harpers together. His name was Connor.
Okay.
Ooh.
Connor?
Connor, yeah.
Mm.
And
At least we have a
he was
proper name.
half elf. Yeah, he was a half elf. And yeah, they were kind of together and they were all on a mission. And I think in the chaos, they didn't realize they'd kind of left him behind. And that's when he died. So like, they didn't know, but I think he thinks that he got abandoned by them, especially her. And we're trying to figure out if he's basically going after that party of people that she was with.
like the other Harpers that had died and stuff. We're not sure yet. She has to look into it.
Ah.
Kind of called it on the nose, didn't I?
Huh?
Basically saying like, that's my worst nightmare. Love coming back after me. What I
Yeah.
did. Similar situation.
Yeah, I'd be
So-
really upset as well.
Yeah, understandably, she was very emotional. I don't think she knew that he was been around this whole time, suffering, essentially, and making others suffer in the process. So I told her about, and I like point to the book, because I probably hadn't shared, but I'll kind of share some of my findings and just be like, or me and Resident's findings, and I'll say, I told her about memories or items or different things from the past that might be able to jolt him out of it. So she said she's gonna have to think about it. I think she just needs some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a hard one.
But your instinct to help was for sure right, Resident.
It's good. We learned all this.
Yeah. So, yeah, she has to think a bit. They're checking on who else, like if the rest of that party is even alive still, or if he already got to them.
Mhm.
Maybe he's just focused on Amethyst because they were together. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, he could have taken out the others and saved her for last as well.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like he's been using the cult just to draw her out, draw the identities out of these Harpers.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I mean, if they're secretive,
Maybe it is.
you didn't know where they were.
Wonder if that's
Yeah.
the trap.
Hmm.
In the book you read, does it say if revenants have yellow eyes or if they remember parts of their old life?
Yeah, do I know?
With what you rolled, it says there's nothing conclusive because all they know about revenants is that they are effectively just souls that are just out for vengeance.
And description-wise, there's nothing about the eyes,
Yellow eyes,
colors.
Nothing that you can necessarily ascertain as definitive. Doesn't seem to be the case, though.
So that is odd.
Yeah. It could be a combination of a couple things, maybe. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Sometimes the effects of magic can alter things, so.
Although in this story I read too about them laying that revenant to rest, it did seem like the more they helped them recall the parts of their old life, the more it helped them kind of jolt out of that vengeance. So, I think it's all theoretical at this point. I'm not really sure. But it's worth a shot.
Does she know where he's from?
She probably does. She probably knows a lot about him. We could ask.
Yeah, the more details we know, the better. In some ways, it's going to be very painful for her, obviously, but
Right.
Yes. We should know as much as we can about him.
Yes. Also, 2 other details. And I lean in to whisper because I do not want this getting out. And I just even look around to make sure no one's listening to us.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
Oh, just the library's great. She's rolling so good now. 22.
22. As far as you can tell, it doesn't seem anyone's necessarily paying complete attention to you.
Yeah, so I just like lean in and whisper. So the mission that Connor died on was for basically getting this really old artifact, or powerful artifact, I should say. I don't know how old it is. So it's basically, well, maybe I'll just tell you later. I don't know, I feel paranoid now.
Sounds pretty hot, but like.
Yeah. So, but they were after something, and in the process, he died. Remind me to tell you it later when I feel more safe.
Pursuit of knowledge. Line of work.
Right.
It's unfortunate.
Well, when she processes,
Right.
maybe she'll be willing to confront him. Be kind of the perfect bait. Hate to say it.
Yeah. Or, yeah, I wonder if we'd have to work up to it. She's like one of the objects of his hatred. I don't know if throwing her in front of him is the best course of action immediately. Work it up,
Maybe.
Because this isn't logical, This is vengeance.
Yeah.
But it's the perfect time to set up trap, ambush, capture him, hold him so he can't hurt someone else, so we can get a chance to let her talk to him, maybe eventually get through to him.
Yeah. Is this delaying our... Sorry.
Oh, just that's assuming we're powerful enough to do it, which I highly doubt we're powerful enough to capture him. So.
It's probably on the back end of the hoppers, but yeah, I understand. Otherwise, like you said, if we at least use keeping her secret and knowing the location, that'll probably allow us to talk to him, maybe bring more memories to him. Again.
Yeah.
Maybe to open up enough.
I mean, if he tries to talk to us again, yeah, that might be the time to start kind of poking around and see if something works.
Hope too much, you're going to get a fair swipe back at you.
Yeah.
Be careful. Good work finding that out. It's fortunate.
It's glad she told me.
I'm glad she didn't keep that away. Well, is this affecting what we're going to be doing tonight then?
I mean, he might try and track us down, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. We can also just hole up in the library. Tell Amethyst she can take her time.
She seems the type to me that she's going to bounce back in about 30 minutes, but
Well, yeah,
I could be wrong.
When you're on a job and on a mission especially, you kind of have to shove those feelings down.
Yeah, it's like sneak in a quick cry, then go fight a massive battle. That's just kind of what they do.
And then you go back to bed and you cry yourself to sleep every night until you get over it. Or not get over it, but you process it enough to... Yeah. Well, all right. I suppose we'll just kind of wait for her.
I mean, there's
that
more
time
research.
slot. Yeah. Cal and I didn't really find too much else pointing in the directions of the Withering Oblivion or Chained Oblivion, all that. But we can still keep helping and assisting in the research. So
Well, we had your stuff to do, right? We can still do that.
We can, but I'm gonna be honest. Again, mine is on the back burner. I can have Cal go try to do his own thing while we're scouring through all these books.
I mean,
But
this seems pretty important, so.
the
You?
well, yeah, but is it more important than a husk of a
I mean,
body?
we already
don't
did
think
that.
there's
I
really
I got
anything else we're
everything I
gonna look
needed.
at.
Yeah.
We've gone through all these books.
Yeah. Look at my notes.
Like
There's
color-coded.
great notes. I was spending an
Color
hour
coded
and
them.
10 minutes summoning this fluff ball. No offense. Somewhat.
Some taken.
Some taken.
All right. Well, if you want, I mean, we have more hours to kill. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm already getting up.
Yeah, she'll give keywords to also look at, and yeah, go do that then.
All right. So, as you get up to go investigate more information about potentially more information regarding Alizé and the Avriel, that's where we're going to tonight's session tonight.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. A really lore-heavy session tonight, folks.
I have so many notes.
You gotta love it.
Me too.
So yeah, but yes, thank you all so much for joining us. Glad you're all here for us to join us on this adventure and divulge in all the lore being shared. So excited to see where that all goes, and excited to see how this progresses the plot. So go ahead. As always, thank you all so much for joining us. Until next time, keep being awesome. Cheers. Hey there. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, then consider subscribing to be notified when more go live. Thank you to our official artists, Rachel and Dee Lee, for the character art. You can follow them under their socials, Pip400art and Raphaziel, respectively. If you want more D&D actual plays in between Revenants Wake, consider checking out games run by Mark and Mike on Twitch and YouTube under Marquee Gaming and Bardic Dice. And as always, thank you for the royalty-free music done by Kevin MacLeod, Ivan Dutch, Critical Role, and the Dungeon Playlist. Links to everything in the description below. And with that, we'll see you all next time.